would say Hamilton being put on Disney Plus, because Hamilton is such a well done theater production, and it just made theater more accessible for people that can't afford to go to the theater, or now that we're in quarantine, like we can't be in person and experience live theater. So I think that having that experience put into a film format was very beautiful to see.
There's this thing on YouTube, it's by Andrew Lloyd Webber, and he started a whole channel called The Shows Must Go On. And every week there would be theater productions previously recorded. So during 2020, I watched a lot of those live streamed. And I gotta say, one of my favorite ones was Joseph at the Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's an old version back in the 70s, I think. But I just love watching it because a lot of bad things happen to Joseph, but he still continues on and goes forward. And I think that really matched what 2020 was for a lot of us.
A TV show I really enjoyed and got obsessed with in 2020 was the cartoon Steven Universe. Besides the fact that it's a really fun show and the music is pretty great considering it's a cartoon, it's also a show I wish that I had during my childhood. It covers topics like anxiety and love and childhood trauma, and also has a ton of diversity in race, sexuality, gender, and even body type, which is something I didn't really see in shows growing up, like cartoons or live action even. So that's really inspiring to see that kids can experience that now.
I recently just started watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I started with season 12 because my friend was actually in it. She was Gigi Good. Oh my gosh, insane. And just the artwork and the creativity that all the queens have is just very inspiring. But after that season, I just had to binge watch it on Hulu. It was just like such a different time back in 2009. And like they would say a lot of like racial remarks or like offensive things on there. And as I watched each season, like you notice that the queens are nicer to each other and more inclusive. RuPaul's Drag Race is like big in the theater community as well, so like I'm able to make more friends that way.
Schitt's Creek, I watched the entire series in about a week and a half, and one of the reasons that it really like resonated with me and really helped me get through the year was the overall message that love can get you through anything. And I think in 2020 and now 2021, that is one of the biggest messages that we can have in the world, is that even though we're in dark times right now, COVID and all that jazz, that if we band together and fight with love, then we can get through the darkest times.